Why do humans seem to naturally click with some people and not others romantically and platonically? Similar interests, matching complementary personalities dynamics, or just simply mutual enjoyment of each other's company, that's all there is to it. Click is just a word we use to encapsulate the above. I'm a good conversationalist, so people often think they click with me, but they don't actually. Personally, it clicks when the person in front of me brings out the real me, and you have to have a certain energy for that. Science doesn't have much to say on the matter of fake. My guess is that higher-end dating sites probably have the best data and methods. But there is no accounting for in-person chemistry. It's a million intangible factors we have no way to accurately measure. One theory is called shared reality. When you have two people focused and speaking about a third party, they will bond. Anytime you are experiencing something with another person, it's a chance to bond. Ever noticed how when a plane gets delayed, all the passengers will be more chatty? It's because you all have a shared reality to bond over. That's why bonding over the internet is harder. It's also why I tell anyone looking for friends board game club. Chemistry. Much of attraction is not rational but biological. Sounds like because you were similar. Resonance. It's just one of those natural laws where similarities in information in general require less energy to be maintained when together. Basically, it's the path of least resistance to flow together, as opposed to clash. It's not only applicable to humans and human relationships. Resonance is a universal law that applies to just about everything. Vibes in it. I'm a behavioral scientist. I could tell you all sorts of stuff, but the truth is, we don't know. There's probably some type of unspoken communication which we've lost the use of over millennia, which attracts some people and not others. I'm joking, but really we don't know. Easily and quickly falling into emotional and conversational shorthand, in my opinion. It's such a relief to find someone who speaks and thinks like you. One word, familiarity. Is her name Summer? Why haven't I clicked with many people before? It could be that you just haven't met that many people. Or maybe you haven't found someone whose communication style meshes with yours. Because we're a tribal species, we're born with an instinctual my tribe not my tribe reaction to others. The probability is that this proclivity is used against us constantly. Really good question. You're asking about what's commonly referred to as interpersonal chemistry. It's why we get along with fall for certain people more than others, why certain on-screen couples are more believable, etc. It's one of the great mysteries of the universe. If I had to take a shot at explaining it, I'd say it's because the two people have just the right amount of stuff in common plus certain key differences that make them intriguing to each other. In short, they just fit in all the right places, like puzzle pieces. Beyond that, no one knows. That's why it's so exciting when you meet someone like that. We had similar interests, we communicated similar. This is a big part of it. You can relate a lot to each other. That makes it easier to be vulnerable and open up, which is a requirement for a deeper connection to happen. Add that you both find each other physically attractive, and there you go. Click. There's a lot to it, IMO. You can have almost everything in common with someone. But if your communication styles are incompatible, it won't work. I don't think there is an and where that I-100 correct. Sometimes it just happens. If we knew how this works, making friends would be a lot easier. You see this in animals too. If you watch a herd of horses or a group of chickens, you will see that they often favor some animals over others. 2 or 3 animals can become very bonded and leave out another. Looks, pheromones, and personality. If even one is off, there will be no clickage. Not saying you can't have some type of relationship, but you won't have that we just clicked feeling.